Every day in Southern California, a scene like this occurs. Humans and great white sharks in close proximity. Most of the time, humans have no idea a shark is nearby. Watch as this shark approaches the surfers. The shark comes within a meter of the surfer's foot, without so much as a hint that it was ever there. It is only through this view from above that this is noticeable. I've observed white sharks of all sizes near humans in Southern California and Mexico. It can be said that white sharks a vast majority of the time do not want anything to do with humans. It can also be observed that sharks are constantly gathering information about their environment using their various senses, much like land-based animals. But there is an advantage for sharks. Whereas land-based animals typically have 5 senses that include sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste, sharks have 2 other senses, mediated by specialized receptors, electroreceptors, and lateral lines. This is a secret weapon in their snouts that helps them hunt prey. It's an organ that can sense faint electrical signals given off by other creatures that may be a meal, especially creatures in distress. This could explain why this shark is clearly interested in this fisherman's catch. The distressed fish signals a meal to this shark. Current research suggests that a shark's most acute sense, however, may be their hearing abilities. It is the one it may use to detect prey from the greatest distance. Their hearing abilities combined with their electroreceptors may be the most effective combination in the animal kingdom. This begs the question, at which point do they ascertain the identity of a human being? Did this shark hear the splash as the paddleboarder fell? What do you think? Do the sounds humans emit from their various water activities create a signature sound sharks use to identify humans? As more and more research is conducted regarding the unique abilities sharks possess, one aspect of their additional senses is posing new questions about how sharks navigate and what that means for humans and human developments in and near the ocean. Every year, white sharks and multiple species of sharks make extremely long journeys to and from precise locations. It's well known that Eastern Pacific white shark populations travel to and from a location known as White Shark Cafe, thousands of miles into the Pacific between Hawaii and California. It appears that white sharks, like many other species, are able to pinpoint locations across the globe with uncanny precision. Prior experiments have shown that sharks can indeed perceive and react to magnetic fields. In theory, it's possible that a shark's electromagnetic sensory abilities may be able to use Earth's magnetic field to navigate. Proving that is a whole other matter, though. Brian Keller, a marine biologist at Florida State University, recently published a study suggesting sharks may use Earth's magnetic field to navigate. The implications of such research could be monumental. Understanding how sharks navigate in their environment may one day help us understand if human activity can block or confuse the animal's navigation abilities. With the growth and complexity of offshore infrastructures such as wind turbines, it may be vital to understand this more thoroughly, especially if such projects have big high-voltage cables leading to the shore. Please visit the links in the video description below for a more in-depth look at the research involving sharks, Earth's magnetic field, and the importance of understanding their navigational functions. As I continue to observe white sharks, I'm quickly learning that they are much more complex creatures than I ever imagined. While it's the human and shark interactions that garner the most attention, I find the beauty of 2 sharks interacting with each other is much more intriguing. The following is a collection of shark-to-shark interactions. While it's known that white sharks are predominantly solitary creatures, studies suggest white sharks co-occur at random, and that they display no preferred associations for other individuals. That doesn't mean they don't interact with each other, of course. As an observer, I have on many occasions filmed the same two sharks together for long periods of time. Whether it's intentional or at random, this is one area where drone and aerial surveillance can help gather data suggesting one way or the other. Sharks have been around for millions of years. They have survived more mass extinction events than any other species. It's safe to say, if there are no sharks, there are probably no humans either. If you enjoy this content, I greatly appreciate your subscription, your likes, and your comments. Without your support, I could not continue on this journey. And a very special thanks to my Patreon members.